A toxic workplace can feel like a heavy cloud. It follows you around. It can make even sunny days seem gray. You might notice constant negativity. Perhaps gossip is the main form of communication. Maybe there is a lack of support from managers. Or you might feel colleagues often undermine each other. These are signs. These are clues that your work environment is not healthy. It is important to see these signs clearly. Recognizing the problem is the very first step towards feeling better and finding a path forward, a way to reclaim your own sense of peace amidst the daily grind. Being in such a place drains your energy. It is like a slow leak in a tire. You start the day feeling okay, but by lunchtime you feel deflated. Your mood can change quickly. You might feel anxious on Sunday evenings. This is because you are dreading Monday morning. This feeling can spill over into your personal life. It can affect your relationships with family and friends. It is hard to leave work stress at the office door when the environment is so challenging. Understanding this impact is crucial for motivating yourself to take action and seek positive changes. The important thing to remember is this: it is often not about you. It is about the environment. Many good people find themselves in difficult work situations. You are not failing if you feel unhappy in a toxic place. The workplace itself might be the source of the problem. Accepting this can be very freeing. It shifts the focus from self-blame to problem-solving. You can start to think about what you can control. You can consider what steps you can take to protect your own well-being. This realization is a powerful tool. Acknowledging this reality is vital. It is the foundation for making positive changes. You cannot fix a problem you do not see. Once you identify that the workplace is toxic, you can begin to strategize. You can think about how to cope. You can explore ways to stay positive, or you can even start planning an exit if necessary. This clarity is empowering. It gives you back a sense of control. You are no longer just reacting to the negativity. You are proactively seeking a better experience for yourself, one day at a time. Self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity, especially when work is tough. Think of it as building a shield. This shield helps protect you from the negativity. It helps you stay strong. Self-care means doing things that nurture your mind and body. It means making time for yourself. Even small acts of self-care can make a big difference in how you feel each day. When you prioritize your well-being, you build resilience. This resilience is your best ally in a challenging environment, allowing you to face difficulties with greater strength and a clearer mind. What does self-care look like? It can be simple things. Getting enough sleep is very important. Eating nutritious food gives you energy. Regular exercise can lift your mood. Maybe it is reading a good book, or spending time in nature, or listening to music that makes you happy. Find what works for you. Make these activities a non-negotiable part of your routine. These small daily habits create a buffer against stress. They help you recharge your batteries so you can handle the demands of a difficult job without completely depleting your inner resources. Setting boundaries is another key part of your shield. Boundaries protect your time and energy. In a toxic workplace, demands can be endless. Negativity can creep into every conversation. Learn to say no when you need to. You do not have to take on every extra task. You do not have to participate in gossip. It is okay to protect your focus and your peace. Setting these limits is a sign of self-respect. It shows others how you expect to be treated, and it helps maintain your own mental space amidst chaos. Protect your personal time fiercely. Try to leave work at work. This can be hard, especially if you are feeling stressed, but it is so important. Create a ritual to mark the end of your workday. Maybe it is changing clothes, or going for a walk, or listening to a particular podcast on your commute. This helps you switch off from work mode. Your evenings and weekends are for you. They are for rest, for fun, and for connection with loved ones. This separation is vital for long-term well-being and prevents burnout. Daily affirmations can be a surprisingly powerful tool. They help shift your mindset. Start your day by saying something positive about yourself, or about your ability to handle challenges. For example, I am capable and strong, or I can find good even in tough situations. Write them down. Say them out loud. It might feel silly at first, but repetition helps these positive messages sink in. They act like small seeds of optimism. Over time, these seeds can grow and help you see things in a more hopeful light, building an inner defense against negativity. Try to find small joys during your workday. Even in a difficult place, there might be little moments. Perhaps you have a friendly chat with one colleague. Maybe you complete a task you find satisfying, or you enjoy a cup of tea during a quiet moment. Notice these small good things. Acknowledge them. This practice is sometimes called savoring. It helps you appreciate the positive, no matter how small. These moments can be like tiny lights in a dark room, offering comfort and a brief respite from the surrounding stress. Seek support from people you trust. This could be friends or family outside of work. They can offer a fresh perspective. They can remind you of your strengths. Sometimes you might find a supportive colleague, someone who understands the situation but tries to stay positive too. Talking about your feelings can help. It makes you feel less alone. A problem shared is often a problem halved. This network of support is crucial. It provides an outlet for frustration and a source of encouragement when you need it most. You can even create a mini happiness project for your workday. What small, controllable things could make your day a little better? Maybe it is decluttering your desk, or bringing in a small plant, or taking a proper lunch break away from your workspace. Set tiny goals for yourself. Achieving them can give you a sense of accomplishment. It is about taking control of the little things you can influence. These small efforts can accumulate, making your daily experience more manageable and hopefully a bit more pleasant. Even in a toxic workplace, there are opportunities for personal growth. It might not seem like it at first, but challenges can teach us valuable lessons. You might learn how to handle difficult personalities. You might become more resilient. You could focus on developing a new skill. Perhaps there is an online course you can take, or a project you can work on that interests you. Focusing on your own development can be a positive distraction. It gives you something to strive for beyond the daily negativity. Investing in your future self. Concentrate on what you can control. You cannot control the behavior of others. You cannot always change the overall work culture, but you can control your reactions. You can choose how you respond to negativity. You can choose to focus on your tasks. You can choose to maintain your professionalism. This focus on your own agency is empowering. It helps you to navigate the difficulties without losing yourself. It is about managing your inner world, even when the outer world is chaotic and unsupportive. Sometimes, despite all your best efforts, the situation remains unbearable. You have tried self-care, you have set boundaries, you have focused on positivity, but the workplace continues to harm your mental or physical health. It is important to recognize when enough is enough. If the job is consistently making you miserable, anxious, or unwell, it might be time to consider leaving. This is not a sign of failure, it is a sign of self-awareness and courage. Your well-being is paramount. Leaving a toxic job is a brave decision. It means choosing yourself. It means prioritizing your happiness and health. Start by exploring your options. Update your resume. Network with others. Look for new opportunities. The process might take time, but taking that first step can feel incredibly liberating. Remember, your work should support your life, not drain it. There are healthier, more positive environments out there. And for more tips on navigating tough situations and finding happiness in your career and life, consider subscribing to our updates. You deserve a workplace where you can thrive.